It wasn't until I became a victim advocate that I was like, oh. I see. There's different type of lawyers. They were prosecutors. They were prosecuting the cases that occurred in King County. And then you had your defense attorneys, but that wasn't all. There was all these different types of attorneys that were involved. But it's funny, I wasn't afraid. I just saw a position there where I would be appointed to help victims of violent crimes get through the criminal justice system. And with sociology, there is a criminal justice aspect to it.
Yeah.
So I felt confident that I could do that. I knew the court process well enough that I thought, and anything else that I didn't, I felt I could learn along the way.
Yeah.
I was very fortunate to have that position, because that position is what sparked the fire in me. Like, oh, here's your purpose, Bianca. Watching all those trial attorneys, that's when I really realized, here's your purpose, Bianca. You have to go to law school. It's great to have this voice, but you need a bigger voice. You need a bigger voice for your community.
And then you went to NIU for law school.
Yeah, so going to law school was also a scary thing, right? Because I was the first person in my family that had ever graduated with a bachelor's degree. And so now the thought of postgraduate, that's even harder, right? How do I get in there? What do I need? And so I was lucky, right? Because I'm like, who do I go to? I was working for the King County State's Attorney's Office, largest law firm in King County. There was plenty of people that I could ask. And so I confided in a supervisor, and he looked at me like, why are you so worried about this? Just go.
What did you say to him?
I told him, I said, listen, I'm crying. If he were here today, he would tell you every time Bianca had a problem, she would come in, ask if she could close the door, and then start crying. Because there are some things, if you ask anybody to say one thing about me, is that she's extremely passionate. And that's the thing, is that I knew I was passionate about becoming a trial attorney. I wanted to be a trial attorney. I wanted to argue in front of the jury. That was my goal. And would look at me and he was like, you want to go to law school? And I'm like, I do.
Was there a little bit of doubt?
Yes.
In terms of your ability to achieve that, or funding or connections?
Absolutely.